So a nice kind of mix of things going on here for you guys, Leo. Let us start with the first column over here on the left, the Eight of Pentacles, the mental conflict, and the Master Buddha. So the Eight of Pentacles can often be about your financial sector in life, so your money, how you earn it, how you invest it, what you do with it. It can also be about your career operations or options. That guy there is a hard-working, dedicated person. He does do manual labour. So some of you might be doing things with your hands, literally, in your job. So you might actually use your hands as part of the daily work you do. I guess most people do, because our hands are a fundamentally large part of our skills that we have. But some of you could be working outdoors or on making things too, like the creative sector of being able to bring something into this realm. So from the thought process into this realm, that's a very creative act. So like design interior, or photography, or writing, or acting, not so much acting, writing, or something along those lines. And if you are, there's a possibility that you have had success, or you are gaining your way up the career sector in this field. It bodes well. It says steady determination will get you to where you're going, and to keep applying it. It does sometimes give me the thought feeling when we see the Eight of Pentacles like that. The lower pentacles that are off the actual vertical pole that's on the right hand side are the lower ones, and they often relate to the base chakra, which has turned up here. Now the base chakra is at the lower part of our body, in our spine or around our hips. So some of you could have some issues around that part of your body that may need freeing up. You may have actually come up with a mental block, which is what we've got here, and this is also red. So we've got a lot of red that we're talking about with the base chakra energy. Some of you might be feeling as though you're a little bit stifled at work, and that you need some creative input. You've been doing really well, and you've got to a point where a project might need finishing, or you might need some sort of input or stimulus to motivate yourself or to carry on further. If that's the case, you could free yourself up by doing physical exercise such as walking or yoga or stretching. You could go to a person who might do massage or Reiki or healing along those lines. You could wear the colour red and eat red foods, and that would help. The base chakra is also about fear and flight, and it's also about our homes and our families and our financial earning capacity. So some of you feel as though you may be blocked in this area, and that you need this unblocking to occur. Don't let mental conflict take over. Use intelligence on how to work through any blockages that are bothering you. And if you see down at the bottom card here, we have Master Buddha, and it says increased awareness, deep connection, and trust your inner voice. So don't fight with your ideas or be afraid of them. Take a leap of faith and move forward with your gut instincts. And Leo, really the area of the body that really is you is the solar plexus, which is the gut instinct area, which is the full of the yellow light of life. So you are powerful with strength when you need to be and when you want to be. So put it into action if you have any doubts this month, or if you feel flat or devoid of passion or creativity. We come to this next column and we see Judgment, Base Chakra, and Freya, phases and cycles. She says there is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. The Judgment card is about cycles, and it is about endings and beginnings. So often this card comes to us when we reach an epiphany in life and we have an aha moment and we go, oh, for goodness sake, I suddenly realise what it is that I need to do, or what I have been doing wrong, or where I have been going wrong. This can often be about a final understanding within a relationship or within a direction of life, such as a career that we've been going on. Sometimes this means you will change direction and you could do an abrupt about turn. Now, again, we've got the base chakra down here. This could be relating to your physical health. So some of you might do an abrupt turn where your health is concerned. Some of you might do an abrupt turn where your finances or your home is concerned. Some of you might even shift or move out of the situation you've been living in. You might have been living in a toxic environment or an environment where you are ready to just leave and grow and be someone else, new energies. She definitely talks about phases and cycles of life. Now, for some of you, this could be a health-related issue to do with cycles of menstruation, so female cycles. It could be fertility cycles. This can be a card of conception and fertility. Some of you may have been trying for a long time for a pregnancy, and you might be about to try something new or to move into a different cycle of fertility. It could be also for pain related to those lower parts around your bowel. So there could be obstructive bowel things going on, or stomach, celiac disease, or something along these lines. And you're suddenly getting this awakening occur, like you're aware of something new that could make great changes in your life. And it could be to do with finances as well, because the base chakra covers off so many different areas. I also think with this card, the Judgment card, we actually get up to the head area, and we can get to hearing things. So some of you may even have things go on with your ears in the month of April. There's a lot in this reading. It is a comprehensive reading, and I sort of mentioned that in the beginning. April is also the month where we have the religious celebration of Easter, and that can be quite a profound energy around the earth, and we can often see changes within people because the earth can be just vibrating with extra energy of love and light. So we come to this third column, and we see the Knight of Swords, we see 6, which is the Lover's card, and then we see Lady Venus, which is downloads and understanding. And it says truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So the Knight of Swords is often associated with an air sign person. It can be sort of when I say younger, I mean like 20s to 30s type energy, anything even either side of that. But it can mean that they're coming in with a really fiery passion and creating like, whoa, my God, who is this? What's going on? Excitement. A bit like yourself, that Leo energy, but the air sign perspective of it. They can be talkative and intelligent. They can be stirring things up in the intellectual field or in the communication field. For some of you, this could be a new lover, and it could be this person here, the Harmony card. So some of you might find a wonderful new inspirational person coming into your life at the personal romance side, even possibly at the business side. Some of you may find a new business partner. Or just a new person that you are just totally engaged with and connect with. It could be a very, very special, enjoyable relationship that could lead to success and prosperity at either the personal relationship end or at a business sector end. It can also be new pets that are coming in for some of you, and really close connective pets that you might get into your life. It can be to do with the signing of documents and the strategizing of new businesses and the forming of those. For some of you, this is a new intense soulmate coming in, possibly even a twin flame alignment or the awakening of something at a very deep soul level that is quite spiritual. Now we see that through the Judgment card, and we have it passed on through here as well. Also, the fact that the Lady Venus is saying downloads and understanding, that term downloads and understanding is talking about our cellular DNA and our spiritual values, if you like. And it's kind of like a new plug is being plugged in. Your computer at home, and you sometimes run out of storage on it, and you decide to upgrade it or to get extra memory put in. And then once you plug the extra amount of memory or RAM or whatever it is they call it, your computer is rebooted and it's got more life, and you can get things going again, and it's able to take on board a whole lot more. Well, this is what Lady Venus is basically saying about you. You're coming to this stage in life where you're going to be able to understand a whole lot more at a very special level. So she's a wonderful person to have, or, angelic essence to have in your reading. This final card up here, the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, and Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. The Six of Swords is often about travel. So some of you may be going on a trip, and it could be overseas, and it could be in a boat. This could be for the purpose of working, or the purpose of something to do with purchases or signing up of something, or it could be for a trip, like a pleasure trip. You don't often go alone on this. You are either taking someone with you, or you could be going to see them or meet up with them. It often indicates that you are moving out of something that has been a little bit turbulent into something that is calmer. This can be relationship-wise or even work-related. It's a positive card, even though it doesn't look very positive. But I think what it's saying is you're leaving behind something that was possibly a bit gloomy, or that caused you a little bit of mental conflict. The waiting game, the Two of Wands, talks to us about balance and the need for balance, a little bit like this one over here. And the fact that you have these two twos in your reading means you need to contemplate that message about retaining balance or seeking it in areas of your life. This can be to do with your creative or passionate side of life, and to do with your career. Some of you may be finding that you have got this stalling effect going on, which is what I kind of talked about in the first column up here with this 8, and feeling as though there was a block over here. But that if you apply yourself, and if you just take things as they come, and then you just seek a bit more inquiry and have some patience, because that's what this card is about, you will receive the answers that you are looking for. They will come to you. Sometimes this is a message to say the universe hasn't quite packaged it all together yet, that there are still some pieces of the puzzle missing. So you just have to be patient and wait. Now, it could have to do with this card up here as well. So maybe travel is on your mind, or you're intending to do it, or it's meant to come, but there might be a hold up. And I think the Mercury retrograde is still going, so there's a possibility that these type of things can be happening as well. Just small hold-ups that delay situations. Just know that every time there's a delay, there's usually a reason for it, and the sooner you accept it and let it go, the better the outcome. And Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace, it says, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Well, we see the waves of love through this triangle formation here. And your inspiration is coming to you slowly through here. So maybe the waiting is going to give you time to actually allow for some new inspiration to add to ideas that you've already had. And that's what completes your whole quest in the first row of cards that we looked at the beginning. So there you are, Leo. These are big readings, and I think they do take a little bit of listening to and a little bit of figuring out what all the cards are saying and what they all mean for you. If you're attracted to any one card in particular, focus on it and sort of meditate with it and see what particular inner message it's got to tell you.